The committee. My name is Paige Duggins-Clay, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Chief Legal Analyst for IDRA, an independent, nonprofit civil rights organization dedicated to educational equity and equal educational opportunity through strong public schools. I'm also the parent of 4 kiddos in Texas public schools and the parent of a student with a disability, so for me, this is personal. We're also very proud to be celebrating our 50th anniversary this year at IDRA, and so we thank you all and look forward to working with this committee this session. We are here in support of Senate Bill 133. We thank you, Senator West, for filing this really great bill, and we support all efforts to eliminate harmful discipline and policing practices in our schools. Our vision for school safety includes ensuring that all students feel safe and welcome every single day, and that we don't adopt harmful practices that hurt kids in any circumstance. We've had a conversation about the research, and we know that it shows that these harmful use of force tactics, including physical and chemical restraints, are traumatic for children. You've heard really powerful stories today, and there's certainly many others in the media that you can read about. One of the most important negative outcomes include not only the physical pain and the emotional mental trauma, but what it causes for these relationships with educators, right? It really undermines students' abilities to trust and have confidence in authority figures. We also talked about data. It's well documented about the disproportionate impact of these practices on students with disabilities. I just want to bring your attention to the fact that even within that data, when we look at it from a disaggregated lens, we see even more disproportionality. For example, according to the Department of Education Office for Civil Rights, Black students represent only 18% of students with documented disabilities in our schools, but they represent 26% of students who are restrained. Generally, and they represent 35% of students with disabilities who are restrained mechanically, so with the use of handcuffs or other mechanical restraints. And even outside of the disability context, we acknowledge that so much of this is grossly disproportionately impacting students with disabilities, but even outside of that context, Black girls are almost twice as likely to be restrained by law enforcement in these contexts, which we're very concerned about. These statistics and these horrific stories of directly impacted youth are unconscionable, but most importantly, they're preventable. And we thank Senator West for bringing this important legislation. And our organization is happy to be a resource on this information going forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much.